What's up everybody, it's your girl Justin and welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I have been gone from YouTube for over a year, which is, I can't believe it's been a year already since my last video. So much has happened in this past year. So much has changed for me in my life. This is like the year of change for me. Like, I feel like when I'm older and I'm looking back at my life, like I'll be like, around this time, this was when I really went through it. So before I get into all that, because I am gonna tell you guys like what's been going on, but I just want to take y'all way back to when I first started this YouTube channel, just so it'll all make sense really. So basically I started this YouTube channel back in November of 2016, and then I was a senior in college, and I was going in, well, yeah, I was a senior, so it was my last year, but I was going into my last semester of school. So to make a long story short, I was pretty much just extremely unhappy with my weight. I had really low self-esteem. I was not confident at all. I honestly didn't really have any friends. I was just like in a very bad and lonely place in life, and I knew I wanted to do something about my weight. I'd been struggling with it for years. So basically I turned to YouTube, and I came up with this YouTube channel, and basically I challenged myself that I wanted to lose a certain amount of weight before I graduated, which was in like a semester. So hence that's where this channel came from. The original name was Fit to Graduation. So if some of you guys are like, who is this girl? I don't remember following her. That's me. But I am gonna change it to either my name or something. And basically I got on here really for like accountability purposes, because like I said before, I didn't really have friends. I didn't really feel like I had people that I could just be open with about my weight, and I wanted to kind of feel like I wasn't doing it alone. Like I was doing it with other people, and that is what I got out of doing this channel. Like I found so many other people doing the exact same thing as me, and yeah. So I would post like weekly weigh-ins, and those are still on my channel if you guys want to see them. But basically when I first started this YouTube channel, I was 250 pounds, and my goal was to lose 70 pounds before I graduated. So it might seem like a lot, but at the time, if I broke it down into the number of weeks, I had to lose like about 3 pounds a week. And if I would have done that consistently, then I would have reached my goal by graduation. So the last time I made a video, I just had to check it on my phone, was back in March, and I was talking about just being stressed with school, stressed with my weight, stressed with like trying to move, like just figuring life out, just stressed. And after that video, I pretty much stopped. I never updated you guys. I didn't tell you anything. And it's crazy. A lot of you have reached out to me either on like Instagram or Snapchat and asked me, hey, what's going on? Hey, are you still on this journey? Did you reach your goal? Did you graduate? What? So here I'm gonna like address everything, where I've been and all that good stuff. So to answer the first question, did I graduate? Yes, I did graduate, thank God. I graduated on like, I don't know, May 12th of 2017. And I graduated cum laude of my class, which I am so freaking proud of myself for graduating cum laude. And like, that was just such a proud moment, and it might seem like I'm being extra, but I don't know, like I busted my butt for that, and it just felt amazing. So to answer the next question of if I did reach my goal before I graduated, well, no, I didn't. And I honestly didn't even come close. I weighed myself the morning of my graduation, and so I started this YouTube weight loss journey at 250 pounds. And when I weighed in on my graduation day, I was exactly 250 pounds. So you can imagine how just embarrassing that was. And like, I'm like, dang, I did all this was for nothing. I didn't even lose 1 pound, you know, like nothing to show for it. And even though that was like an amazing day and I was so proud of myself for even graduating, in the back of my mind I was like, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to like it be like a big shebang, like me walk across the stage like all slender, and I don't know, I really wanted to do it but didn't commit, obviously. So my biggest problem with losing the weight, as you can probably tell by my previous videos, is just really not being consistent, and honestly just not being in the right state of mind. Like I've said this before, like it's such more of a mental thing than like physical thing, because your mind controls what you do physically. And for me, I really just never really got into that zone, or if I did, as soon as I would get hungry, I would come right out of it. So that's what I got in return, you know, a big failure. So that's about it as far as me reaching my goal. It didn't happen. And yeah, I really didn't want to come up on here and tell you guys that it didn't happen, because it was embarrassing. I put such a big emphasis on me graduating and yada yada yada, and I literally didn't even lose 1 pound. So it was like, it was heartbreaking for me, and I felt really stupid and really just like a failure basically. So after my graduation, so much happened in my personal life, and although it didn't directly affect my weight, it definitely took a toll on just me as a person, which in general just affected my weight. I tried to do little quick diets here, quick diets there. Like, I clearly haven't learned my lesson. I know quick dieting is not the way to lose weight, but I keep just like, I get a sense of motivation and I just think I can do like a quick diet and like everything will be perfect and stuff, but it doesn't work like that. So after my graduation, my weight continued to not even stay, what's this called, like I didn't maintain my weight. I started gaining weight, and so much happened in my personal life. I know I keep saying that, y'all probably like, come on with it. So a lot was going on at the time in my personal life. Things at home were just hard. For starters, my stepdad, I'm trying not to cry. I don't want this to be like an emotional video, but he passed away. He was sick for about, I think, 15 months. He had cancer in his kidneys, and yeah, he passed away, which is really hard for me and my whole family, especially my mom. But just to see somebody go from a completely healthy person, because it wasn't like something sudden. It wasn't like, you know, got into a car accident. Not saying that that's better, I mean, at all, but just to see someone you love and care about go through that, and it ends up where it ends, was really hard. And I had said it before he'd even gotten sick, that, you know, I'm so blessed, because at the time I was 20, 21 years old, and I had never had anyone in my family that I was close to pass away. And, you know, a lot of people can't say that. Like nobody in my immediate family, as far as like parents, siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandmas, for 20 years of my life, I had never really experienced like a death or something, and I really didn't know how to handle it. So him passing away was really, really hard. And because he got sick in the first place, he was unable to work, which pretty much left my mom, you know, with half the income gone. And because of that, we lost our house, which was like another blow. Sorry, my voice is shaking, y'all. When I start crying, like I can't control my voice. Yeah, so we ended up losing our house just because we honestly just couldn't afford it anymore, and what I was making wasn't nearly what my stepdad was making, so there was really no saving it. And I don't want to make it seem like we lost our house, it's the end of the world, because at the end of the day, a house is a house. It's just walls and a roof. But for me, my perspective was that, you know, my mom is such a host. She's like the entertainer of the family. She loves doing like extravagant dinners, and just that's my mom's thing. And my whole life, from the time I was born to the time I was 20, we lived in the same home. And I always heard her talking about wanting more and wanting to do more, like entertain more. She always wanted a nicer home. And, you know, then she finally got it. Her and my stepdad finally moved into their dream home in this beautiful house with like rooms for everybody and just guest rooms and big dinner, like, and an amazing kitchen, just where, I don't know. And literally less than a year later, taken, just like that. And it was just hard because I saw all of the hard work they did to get that house, and it's just taken away. So it's not necessarily me being upset because we lost our 5-bedroom house or whatever. It's just the principle of it, basically. So once we lost the house, we basically just moved into a rental home and kind of went through everything with that. And at this time, now granted, my weight is like steadily just going up because I don't even know why. I wasn't doing anything really to combat it. So I started pretty much going through a downward spiral myself, just with everything going on. I didn't know how to react to it because I was dealing with the loss of my stepdad, the loss of the house. I was also dealing with my own personal issues because I felt really lost. Once I graduated school, it was like, you know, I've been in school for like 20 years and now all of a sudden it's like, welcome to adulthood. And I'm like, I don't know. I just went through like a period of really being lost. So I started pretty much spiraling in the wrong direction, and I quit my job on a whim. My job that I had been at for almost 3 years, just quit. No notice, nothing. I got frustrated one day and left a note and walked out, which is so not like me. And I still can't believe I did that, but just quit, just up and quit. And like I said, my weight kept gaining and gaining, and my binge eating was getting worse and worse because I was starting to consume more food, hiding all of the food. Now that I wasn't working, I had more opportunity. You would think that since I always complained about my job, the fact that I quit my job would make me, you know, free to work out and eat right and do this and that. But no, it actually like made it worse because I almost didn't really have a purpose for living anymore. And I know that sounds really extreme, but you know, I wouldn't wake up until like 2 in the afternoon, and just I would pretty much BS the whole day away. So all of that went on, and all of this is happening at around the same time, the summer after I graduated, the day after we moved into the rental home, my stepdad passed away. So we're literally dealing with moving, trying to settle everything, and then planning a funeral at the same time, while I'm like frustrated with my job and lost because I don't know what to do now that I'm not in school anymore. And then my weight's just skyrocketing. It's just, I don't know, craziness. And I don't want it to seem like I'm just coming on here to complain and complain, but I'm just trying to give you guys a picture of what happened, why I stayed away for so long. So yeah, that's the gist, or the big stuff. There were other little stuff like car trouble. Oh my gosh, car trouble after car trouble. I went like a month without my car, which I don't even want to get into that. And health problems, just an array of issues. Plus I don't really know if I'm gonna put this in the video or not, but I basically came out around this time too. And so I was dealing with my family really not accepting me and feeling like I was a disappointment and all of that. I've learned a lot of lessons through all of this. Like, you want to know who's like really there for you, like have someone in your family pass away, like have a tragedy happen, and you'll really learn like who's there for you. So all of that to say that this last year has been just a very big toll. After all of that kind of calmed down, I went from like job to job, really not trying to settle down anywhere. I moved to a different city, and that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm in my new apartment. I've been here for about a month, and yeah, basically I kind of wanted to get on here and just, I guess, update you guys what's been going on. And I still do plan on losing weight. Oh, another question is, how much do I weigh now? So through this whole ordeal, I actually ended up gaining 35 pounds, which I honestly cannot even believe. Like, I just set the bar so much further past myself, and you guys can probably tell, I don't know, I can tell it in my face that I've gained a lot just from 250 to now. So yeah, so currently I'm 285 pounds. I cannot believe this, guys. So yeah, throughout this entire year, I have been wanting to return to YouTube just because this is something I actually do enjoy doing, and I like kind of interacting with you guys. But basically I kept telling myself, once I lose 50 pounds, I can come back to YouTube, because I kind of wanted that to like motivate me. And I've literally been saying that the entire year I'm gone. Like, once I lose 50 pounds, I'm gonna come back to YouTube, you know. I can make a video once I lose 50 pounds, because I kind of wanted to come back with like a, bam, I've lost weight. But obviously that didn't happen. I just got to thinking, and I was like, you know, I'm trying so hard to plan this perfect timing of something, and I just might as well just do it. Like, this is something I really enjoy doing. I really miss talking and interacting with you guys, and I don't know, maybe just being back on here will motivate me again. And even if it doesn't, like, losing weight is something I still want to do. I don't want to make it seem like I just threw that all away, but I did want to at least come back on this channel and let you guys know what was going on, where I've been. So yeah, I do still plan on making videos and just getting back on my weight loss journey. I've tried multiple times within this last year and a half to get back on doing my weight loss journey, and I've just failed basically, or been inconsistent. But I do plan on doing it and taking you guys along with me, and hopefully you can just see like my whole journey, and yeah, watch me grow and just flourish into the person that I am inside, but it just isn't showing on the outside. So I'm sorry if this video is really long, and I'm sorry if I was talking your guys' head off. And if this video is like kind of all over the place, because I'm all over the place if I'm being honest. So yeah, make sure if you guys are still here watching, if y'all are like from my Fit to Graduation family, make sure you come and stop by the comments and just let me know that you're still here, because I do miss all of you guys. And yeah, let me know what you think, and if you guys have any advice, because I love y'all's advice. I do honestly take a lot of it. And also any video ideas. I do plan on like starting vlogging and stuff, like, so not like sit down videos with the lights and the makeup and everything. Like, I do want to start vlogging and just being more active and whatnot, but I'm probably not going to stick to a schedule, because every time I do, I don't stick to it very well. So we'll just see how this goes, see if you guys like these kind of videos anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, because now I'm just rambling and ranting. But yeah, hope you guys like this. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe while you're at it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.